Hello everybody, Wajud here, and welcome back to Her Tears Were My Light, an astrophysics anime love story, part 69. Time. No! I let it happen again. I've lost space again. Time. Don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? That's a good question. You should probably answer it. I'll restart. She's just going to trap me here again, isn't she? How could she do that? Stay. What? Nope. Why are you doing this? I'm trapped. I'll have to restart again. Mother. God dang it. But I can do good things with this power. Just like how your stars brighten up the cosmos, I can brighten the future. That's really cool. You're so cool, Time. Yes, I suppose. You know something? I've only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I think your feeling could be true because I feel the same. You do? That's a relief. But it's strange. I can't remember talking with you like this before now. I know. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. But I'm talking about the very first meeting before you knew where I was. What about then? I just followed your stars and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. I don't want to be alone either. Hee, I'm glad you feel the same, Time. Would it be alright to lay here together just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. I held her hand so that Nil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Being together with space felt so natural, even her lightest touch could put me at ease, though I still couldn't explain why. We could just lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. No, I need to tell her what happened. Otherwise, it'll just turn out the same. Space, listen to me. I came from a future where you and all of your stars were taken away by someone called Nil. Huh? I'm here to try to save you from that fate, and I want you to know that. Why didn't you say so earlier? Because it's terrifying. To be absorbed by Nil and nothingness, and have everything you've ever worked for be destroyed. You wanted to know that? Okay, well, my bad. I don't know, I didn't want to frighten you. I'm sorry. Oh, wow, I'm so sorry I let myself get taken away. Wow, she's blaming herself. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? If you feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Okay. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting, but that I knew of. I told her that Nil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Okay, yeah, we're laying on the stars again. Nil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move. But what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so that I'd be able to fix it, The only way I've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time. You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. We get a hug, yay! I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. Oh, we have a little hourglass bow. Oh, that is dope as hell. She was warm. It felt nice. I considered pausing the universe here in this moment. After all, moving forward could cause something awful to happen again. And it was up to me whether or not to let this path play out. Oh, are they trying to tell me something? But I knew I didn't have to be afraid because I wasn't alone. That's right. Oh, she's jealous. Nil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Nil? Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why won't you stay erased? Space, run. I'll stop her. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Uh-oh, what? In an instant, Nil's body blinked out of existence. She'd slipped through my grasp. And once again, space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Nil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting space again and again. Time. Why won't you look at me? You keep taking space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who'd do that. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by hopelessness, I'd barely noticed my tears. How strange, I thought, for me to cry so easily. Space was always the one who... And there it was again. The feeling I'd known her for much longer than I possibly could have. I didn't understand these feelings. Aren't you gonna reset again? What's the point, if you'll always... Again, she said again. Then she remembers the other times that I asked you before, what are you? I am nil, emptiness, void, whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? Why would you want to do that? You exist just to take space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time, please, listen. Okay. You're still here. You'll really listen to me. Just say what you want to say. Fine. If I know why she's doing all this, I'll be able to think of a way to stop her. But there's another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy? Why? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me, and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought, I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were there ever was. Oh, there were all there ever was, and all there would be. One time and one space and no one else. We had so much fun together, I thought it would last for all eternity. But then my light faded, and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still here. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I'd left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind again to be with another new me, another new space. It made me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me, but how could you? I couldn't cry, I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How can that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I would forget about space. But you did, again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space. But not Nil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You'll always choose her stars over me. I erased everything, all of the universes, and started over with just one for you and me. But space is always there too, and you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? Do you know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from rewinding. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I'd finally said everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything. You could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How could I recall memories that were erased, unless these feelings in my heart? I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I wanted you to remember on your own, but I can't take this anymore. Nil. Even if those memories were erased from me, they still left an impression in my heart, and that impression, that love, has driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories with you were with who space is now. That's how I got it confused. I don't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along, and it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore. I'm sorry, Nil. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you ever forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and you forgot about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine. I'll work hard to make it up to you. Good. You have all of eternity to do that, just the two of us. Just the two of us, huh? Yeah, just the two of us. I'm so happy. I've waited for this for so long. I know. Sorry to keep you waiting. Nil and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in the darkness without space's light. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with Nil, no, with my true space, that was all that mattered. I had a lot to make up for. Story art by Nam Nam Nami, music by Alex Wong, cosmic backgrounds by Emmett. Special thanks to these people. Oh, yep, the Patreons.